Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to be unboxing this vehicle BlackBox DVR. It is a budget DVR that is currently available for sale in the various marketplaces out there. I'll leave some links in the description if you are interested in getting one of these. So as I mentioned, these are budget DVRs. They're pretty cheap, but they are functional. They do work if you want to get a cheap dash cam for your car. Before we continue with the unboxing, if you do enjoy our videos, please do hit that like button and please do subscribe to our channel. So looking at the box here, we've got the full HD 1080p fire locking mechanism, HD DVR 1080p, 2.4 TFT screen and motion detection as well. So looking at the box here, there isn't anything else really to point out, so let's go ahead and open it up. So looking at the box here, we've got the camera, which looks pretty neat. I quite like it. It looks like one of those cameras that we can take pictures. And inside the box we've got here the connector for your windshields. We've got the secret lighter power cable. This is a USB cable, the old ones, as you can see. And we've got an instruction manual that comes in Chinese as well as in English. So with these, you've got a few options here. You can either cut the cable here and connect it directly to your battery or to the fuse box. Or you can just replace this, and if you have a USB connector in your car, just connect it to a USB port and that's it. It will work. I've tested quite a few of these. They work perfectly fine. So let's have a quick look here into the camera. So at the front of the camera, we've got the lens right here. We've got a 1080p full HD indication. We've got a speaker right over there, and then we've got some sensors right here in the front. Looking here on the other side, we've got a USB port. We've got the windshield connection port here, and we've got a reset button on the other side. We've got a power button and an SD slot right there. Looking here at the front, we've got the 2.4-inch display, up button, done button, and we've got here in the middle the menu button. We've got an OK button, a mode button, and a file lock option right there. Why would you want a file lock? Because these devices, they do loop recording, and what that means, basically it will record every 3, 5 or 10 minutes, and what happens is after some time, when your SD card gets full, it needs to replace the files on the SD card with a newer one. So if you have been recording for 2 days, the end of the recording cycle, if your card gets full, it needs to delete the oldest files so it can make space to record newer files. So that is how it works. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to power the camera onto a power bank, and we will look at the options and settings for this specific camera. So I've got a power bank here with me, and I've got a power cable. So basically I'm going to connect the power cable right there, and here you can see the camera powering on. So this is one of those cameras as well that as soon as you turn on your ignition, it will start recording straight away. It does have an inbuilt battery, but they don't last that long, to be honest. So currently, as you can see here, it's charging the battery. So if I click here on this button to enter the menu and then click again, it has here the menu for me to change the language. I'm actually gonna just turn off the flashlight here so you can see properly. I've now accessed the menu, and here I'm going to change the language over to English. So if I scroll right up here, I can select English, as you can see. So pressing on the menu button again, it takes me then to resolution. So here I can change the resolution. I just have to tap on OK. In this case it's 1080p, and that is what I want. then I can move on to timestamp. Timestamp will allow me to have the time on the image when it's currently recording, or when it's recording, so it captures the exact time and date as well on that image. I've got motion detection, so basically if I turn this on by clicking here OK and then down, turning it on, what happens is, as long as there is battery, or if the camera is connected directly to the battery or a power source, another power source like USB, if there is movement detected, then it will record automatically. So video time here I can set if I wanted to record for files of 10 minutes, 5 minutes, 3 minutes, or 1 minute. So it will basically create the file every 1 minute in this case. Going down here, I've got voice record, which is on, so it does have a microphone. It will record sound. By clicking here on the menu again, I go into the setup, and on the setup here I have the option to format the SD card. As I don't have an SD card, it will just say formatting failed. As you can see, I don't have an SD card here. Next up, we've got language. We already looked into that. Screensaver. Screensaver is important because when you start driving, you don't want to be distracted with the image from the camera. So basically the screen will turn off, but the camera will still continue recording. So that's very important. I've set it here to 1 minute, for example. So after 1 minute, the screen will turn off, but it will still continue to record. We've got auto off here. Basically, if I want to leave the camera running for, let's say, 3 minutes after I stop my car, it will record for 3 minutes and then it will switch off automatically. We've got here a system reset. If I want to reset to factory default, light frequency, I usually leave this as default as it is. Date input, so you can select the date and time and set it up. You got the USB option here. If you connect the cable to a computer, you might want to either see the image or you want to use USB disk drive, so you can transfer images from the camera over to your computer. And here we've got the version as well, so you can view the version of the camera. If I could just go back here and click OK again and view. So here you can view the version of the camera and the firmware. This is not something that we would look at it every day. Pressing here on the menu button again, it will take us back to the main menu. If I press down here from this menu, it will allow me to disable the microphone from the camera, or I can just leave it on. Pressing the up button, it will just enable here the light in case I'm driving in the evening. And then that's it really. So in terms of quality, you know, I'll be testing this out for a few days and then I'll post another video with the quality, but this is what the camera looks like and this is how it functions. So the lock button is here. We already talked about this one, and yeah, the camera is currently available for sale in our stores, and it is in various marketplaces out there. If you have any questions, please post them in the comment section below. If you did enjoy the video, please do hit that like button and please do subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so. Thanks for watching, take care, and I'll see you in the next video.